variables, methods, constructors. This all we can get it. See, at the command prompt, java p, java.lang.string. It shows a string class profile. Java p, java.lang.system, system class profile. Java p, java.lang.string buffer, string buffer profile. Any class we can see. But here, what is the problem is, suppose here this is the method. This method, what purpose? No description. Description available in documentation. Say here toString. What is toString? Also description is there, and even complete description, very depth also is there. Okay, like this we have very depth about that information. About this toString method, very depth information, it is there. Okay, now you write descriptions of variables, methods, and constructors available in Java API documentation. Descriptions of variables, methods, and constructors available in Java API documentation. Descriptions of variables, methods, and constructors available in Java API documentation. So in a Google, if you type Java API documentation, it shows a documentation. In that, complete descriptions available. Say, if you want to perform any operation on string, 4 classes I given list. That class you can write, you can search. Suppose you want to find the number of characters. Suppose here methods, constructors we have. Like this methods, constructors we have. For length method, if you call, you'll get the number of characters. Whether it is empty or not, if you want to check. If it is empty, it returns true. Not empty, false. Caret index, indexed character return. Like this, many methods converting into byte array. Convert is starts with, ends with, hash code, index of, many operations we can perform. These all so many are there. Converting into uppercase to lowercase to uppercase, trim, strip, leading, trailing, beginning, ending. Many are there methods. Okay. Suppose this method, what purpose? You don't know. Then you can see in documentation. In this document, you can see. In this document, complete information will be there. Every method information will be there. Every method. Say string, you can click string class profile. Say string class derived from object class. String class derived from object class. Even some code snippets also they started how to use methods in documentation. Like each and every constructor, what purpose? Descriptions. Say every here description, constructor description. All methods, only static methods, only instance methods, only concrete method, deprecated, which are planning to remove. Those are called deprecated. And all methods, every method description. Every method description. Return type, method name, parameter description. Return type, parameter description. If you want to see very depth, click. Again, complete information, very depth about that. Even how to use that method also given, you observe. How to use that method also given. Return type, parameters, all everything available. This is in documentation, but at the command prompt will not get. At the command prompt, only declaration part will get it. Description not available. Okay. Now, if you want to perform operations, we require string class. This profile required. Now this profile, what I'll do, just I'll redirect to a file. Now whatever is displayed, no, that is copied in file. That is teaching purpose I'm using, not required to you. A.txt. Now whatever it is displayed, no, that is here displayed. Now here displayed. Whatever is displayed at the command prompt, I copied in file. See, these many methods are there. Okay. Now all not required already told. All if you learn what will happen, years it will take. Okay. Now all not required. Whatever required, that is I'm going to cover. Now it is constructor. It is constructor. When constructor is called, this constructor already we called. Okay. Now it is public. You can access. It is package name. It is constructor. Constructor is called automatically whenever object is created. Okay. You observe compiled from string.java. So it is string also on class.java file. That class generated. It is public class. You can access anywhere. It is final class. We cannot inherit. Inheritance is not possible. String is final class. Cannot be inherited. Like that, so many are there. All unnecessary. All are not required. Whatever required. Suppose this constructor, empty string created. This constructor, specified string created. Here, character array converted to string. Here, specified index, starting index, ending index. That part only converted to string. Like this, 17 constructors are there. Up to here constructors only. 17 constructors. And after that, methods. These all methods. So many methods are there. Okay. Now I'll explain. Suppose it is character array. It is character array. Arrays you study, no? This is character array. This character array, if you want to convert into a string, we use this constructor. No need to write logic. This constructor. Constructor take character array. When constructor is called, whenever object is created. New string of ch. Character array converted to string. System.out.println s. Implicitly, which method called? ToString. It returns object, object content. In object, welcome will be there. Welcome printed. So see, compilation. See, converted. Here, object converted to string. Say, character array converted to string. Converting character array to string, we use a constructor. Write this program. Program to convert character array into a string. Program to convert character array into a string. Program to convert character array into a string. So while developing applications, character array converting into string requirements, you have to use this constructor. Now present just you are learning how to use Java library. Is it over? So this is character array referred by ch that is converted to string that is referred by s. Then toString method called object content printed. Welcome. Now is it over? Suppose one byte array. See what I'll do? Byte array. Suppose 97, 98, 99, 100 numbers, 101. This one I want to convert into string. Now we have method C constructor byte array. This is. Now we can convert into string. So program to convert byte array into a string. What you have to do? You have to call that constructor. When constructor is called, when our object is created. What we have to write? String s equal to new string of b. Then system dot out dot println yes. What will be the output comes? ASCII code. You already studied. A, B, C, D, E printed. Small a, B, C, D. Small letters. Byte array converted to a string. Okay. ASCII code. You studied. Write this program. Program to convert byte array into a string. Program to convert byte array into a string. Over. So this is byte array referred by B, converted into string, referred by S, printed. Program to convert byte array into a string. Now suppose string s equal to welcome. This one I want to convert into byte array, reverse. Reverse I want to convert. For that method is there. Get bytes method is there. Okay. Say this method. Now, is this method is accessible? Is this method is accessible? How do you know? Public. It is public. Is it instance method or class method? You can give answers. Is it instance method or class method? Instance method. How do you know? There is no static. How many ways to access? Two ways. What are those? Which class object required? String class. It is not our method. It is not demo class method. It is string class method. String class object or string class reference required. Now already in the program, S is there. Using S, can I call this method? What is the return type? Byte array. Then what we have to write in the program? Return type. Return type, what is there? Byte array. B equal to, how to call? S dot get bytes. That's it. Here, method name is get bytes. Method name is get bytes. Get bytes returns byte array. It is public method. Okay. Now, seeing this public, you can give answer. It is accessible. There is no static. Instance method. Two ways to access, either object or object reference. Now, you can use either object or object reference. I'm using object reference. S dot get bytes. Return type byte array. Byte array. If I print byte array, will it print content or hash code? It is array. What it printed? If I print system.out.println B, what is printed? Hash code printed. You already seen arrays. If I print, you will get a hash code. Then if you want to print array elements, how to print? For loop or enhanced for loop is studied, no? Enhanced for loop also studied. For byte B2 colon B. One byte array copied in B2. System.out.println B2. Now, welcome converted to byte array. From that byte array, one byte stored in B2. That B2 printed. That means W ASCII code, E ASCII code, L ASCII code like that printed. See, it is W ASCII code. It is E, L, C, O, M, E. Reverse. It is string to byte array. Write it. Program to convert string into a byte array. Program to convert string into a byte array. Is it over? Now here reverse previous program byte array into a string, but string into a byte array. String converted to byte array. Is it over? Now, if you want to convert into character array, for that one also method is there. Say method name to_char array. Is this method is accessible? Yes. How do you know? Public. Is it instance method or class method? How do you know? There is no static. How many ways to access? What are those? Which class object required? String class. Okay. Now, here program to convert a string into a character array. I'll show you. Now, I want to call that method. What is the return type of that method? Character array. Method name is to_char array. What we have tried? Character array ch equal to s dot to_char array. Okay. Then one character out to print. Character ch2 colon ch. Then system dot out dot println ch2. Now one character printed. Say welcome. One character. Write this one. Program to convert string into a character array. Is it over? Here welcome converted to character array. Now 4 programs you have seen conversions. Okay. Character array. Character array, if you want to convert into a string, constructor record or method record. Character array converting into a string. Constructor record or method record. Constructor. String if you want to convert into character array. Method. Which method? To_char array. Byte array if you want to convert into a string. Byte array to a string. Constructor. String to byte array. Get bytes. Get bytes. Further in application development required. Okay. Now I want to count the number of characters. Okay, I want to count the number of characters. There is a method length. Is this method accessible? How do you know? Public. Is it instance method or class method? Instance method. How do you know? There is no static. How many ways to access? Which class object required? String class. What is the return type? This method I want to call. How to call? What is the return type? Integer n equal to s dot length. Next n. Now length method, instance method or class method. How many ways to access? What are those? Here object I used or object reference I used? Object reference. I want to use object. How to use? How to use? Welcome dot length. Because welcome itself object. It is only proof. It is only proof. It is an object. If it is not object, error comes. Okay, it is object. That's what you can call. See, welcome itself an object. That's what we can call. How many characters are there? 7. Write it. Program to count the number of characters. Program to count the number of characters in a given string. Program to count the number of characters in a given string. So length method we call. Is it over? There are so many methods. Okay, there are so many methods. Suppose one more, whatever we use very regular. Now, trim method to remove extra spaces at the beginning, at the end. Suppose if I write string s equal to, I'll write some spaces. Welcome. Again spaces to, suppose Java. I'll write here also some spaces. These spaces and these spaces removed, but these spaces not removed. Okay. Now that method, if you want to call, what is the return type of this method? See, string. Return type is string. Now method name trim. This method I want to call. How to call? Now return type also you have to write. What do you write? String s2 equal to s dot trim. I'll print both the strings. You see the difference. I'll print both the strings. First string, it will print even including spaces. Second string, extra spaces removed. You observe compilation, execution. See, first string, extra spaces also printed, here also printed. Okay, here not printed. Okay, at the beginning, at the end. Write it. Program to remove extra spaces at the beginning, of the text and end of the text. Program to remove extra spaces at the beginning of the text and end of the text. So we use a trim method to remove extra spaces. So at the beginning, at the end, only removed. In between, not removed. If you write extra space, also not removed. So that's what program to remove extra spaces at the beginning of the text and end of the text. Is it over? There are so many methods. There are so many methods. Converting uppercase, converting lowercase, concatenating. So many are there. Suppose I'll write some file names here. Demo.java, sample.c, test.cpp. Let this written. Which is Java file? Demo.java, extension.java. Now it is .c, it is .cp. Extension.java is their Java file. So what you can do is here, methods are there. Here ends with, starts with, methods are there. See, ends with .java. You can write. Say return type Boolean. Suppose you can accept dynamically string dynamically also. No, how to accept dynamically with scanner class you study? No, scanner yes equal to new scanner. This is I didn't explain till I didn't explain. Further I'll explain. System.in. System.out.print. Enter any file name. String yes equal to, okay, here already scanner is there. Okay, no, scanner dot next method is there. This I didn't explain till I'll explain further. Enter any file name received. This file, is it ends with .java or not? I want to check. Return type Boolean. Outright Boolean b equal to yes dot ends with .java. Now scanner class object created. Scanner class available in util package. Java.util package. Okay, scanner class. Scanner class object created. Enter any file name displayed. Whatever you enter file name stored in yes, that s ends with .java. If it is true, here true stored. False, false stored. If it is true, given file is Java file. Else, given file is not a Java file. Okay. Here, enter any file name displayed on monitor. Whatever you enter stored in yes. If it is ends with .java, true. Not ends with .java, false. True means given file is Java file. False means given file is not a Java file. See, compilation, execution. Enter any file name. Suppose test.java. Given file is Java file. Suppose sample.c. Given file is not a Java file. So like these programs, we can write a number of. Now write this one. A program to demonstrate ends with method. Otherwise, program to check whether given file is Java file or not. Program to check whether given file is Java file or not. Program to check whether given file is Java file or not. Scanner class still I didn't explain. That is further it comes. About scanner class also, that scanner class half an hour lecture required. About scanner. Here enter any file name displayed on monitor. Whatever you enter stored in string, that string ends with .java or not, it will check. If it is true, if it is ends with .java, true stored. Not ends with .java, false stored. If true, given file is Java file. False, given file is not a Java file. Like that output. Dynamically we accepted and we checked. Is it over? Other methods also, you try to call, you check the output. Because how to call already you studied. Methods how to call. How to call the methods, you check it out. You try to call yourself and check it out. You will see continuation on Monday.